Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to my walking tour of Boletaria. Welcome back to Demon's Souls, where I have way too many souls right now. I'm uncomfortable with the amount of souls I have, so I'm hoping that if I do die, which I probably will, I will die quickly, so I could recover these souls very easily. But as for where I'm going to go next, I've got a few choices. I can go to the Digger King, but I know that the Digger King is going to be a huge maze, and that's going to lead to the Fire Demon guy, and I've always had problems with him. The Tower Queen is that prison flying squids of the Shadow Men miasma. Let us go with the flying squids of the Shadow Men, and hope for the best. The Adjudicator bestows tokens of heroism upon the deserving dead, who are delivered by Shadow Men to the depths of the Shrine of Storms, where they are cleansed by bright water and mourned by the storm. Do I have the right ring equipped? I do not need the Cling ring. I could swap that out for, why not, the Provincial? Providential? It's on. Now, this section is a little bit tricky because flying squids. They like to shoot their barbs. Oh, there is something out here. A storied warrior soul. Okay, so I'm going to just quickly go back to the Nexus, spend that soul so that I'm not sitting on 12,000 souls. Like, I only need like 12,000, like 900 to level up. So I might as well spend them while I got them. And we're back. Hello, how are you? A decent shot, but not enough damage. That's fine. We don't need to kill it. It can wander about and... Hello?
Hello there, we meet again. You look terrible. Cheer up. Life is an adventure.
Grave Robber Blige.
Somebody I ought to warn you about. A fella who lacks common decency. They call him Patches the Hyena. And he's the one that laid that trap for me. He's the kind of person who'd stab his own mother in the back. If you happen to spot him, you'd do us all a favor by putting him out of his misery.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Do I need anything that he sells? I kind of... also, I just spent all my souls. So, whoops. Sorry. But not sorry.
Well, suit yourself. But a bit of indulgence goes a long way.
I do not have the souls to spend. Oh, wait. Now I remember this place. Yeah, and I have to find that specific guy and kill him. Alright. Or... Okay, that is a lot of souls. That is and that's like right at the beginning of this level. That is probably a great way to farm souls. Especially considering how few arrows that took me. I will have to keep that in mind for later. Assuming I have time to farm. I'm in trouble. Please recommend this message. I've recommended it. I've done my due diligence, sir. Oh. Hello. It looks like somebody had tossed down some of those rocks. I'm sure it will definitely not lead to any sort of trap. Also, I probably should loot this guy, because he probably has something important. Moonstone Shard. All right, back out and about. But first, let's take a look at what's back here below the altar. Hello? Are you Patches?
Oh, the demons haven't got... Wait, you see that pit? It's filled with treasure. But I'm having a little trouble getting to it myself. Go on, have a look. They're more riches than I've ever dreamed of. That's it. That bit just there. Go on, get a little closer.
Yes, there's absolutely nothing suspicious about everything that he's just said. Should I throw myself into that trap? What is down there, by the way? Alright, let's throw ourselves in the trap. We've got tons of full moon grass. What's down there? Incredibly trustworthy individual. Oh my gosh, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Take your time starving to death. Then I'll sell every last trinket off your corpse.
That's not a very good business plan. Because, like, how long is it going to take me to starve to death? Oh, hello.
Well, I did the same. He fooled me.
See,
now
this
I'm stuck here.
he trapped this guy and he's still alive.
Reverberation seem to suggest that we are connected to the outside. A fearsome dark phantom stands between us and freedom. But have no fear. God will cleanse us of evil. Pray with me. Umbasa.
Umbasa. Alright. Fairly cowardly, but I'll take it. Moonstone chunk. Umbasa.
Oh, it's you.
It is me.
Did you cleanse the world of the aforementioned phantom?
I did.
God has chosen you.
He did.
For that we are thankful.
I am. Umbasa. Alright, good talk. Wait, do you have anything else to say?
God has chosen Umbasa.
No. If soul tendency is white. Ah. If soul tendency is white, you can reach that? I will... That is something I will never understand in regards to this game, is soul tendency. Like, somebody would actually have to sit me down and go over it, or I actually have to watch a video. And I admit, I suppose I'm not that interested. Especially if it's basically the main difference is just unlocking a couple more items. Why, hello there.
You? Hey, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Well, a man's got to make a living, right? Here, look, I can make up for it. There aren't many humans like us. We need to stick together. I know. Have this as a token of my friendship. Not bad, right?
Gash resistance ring.
Come on, no need to drag each other down.
Alright. Well, let's step outside. Are these just a bunch of dead stingrays? Right. Right! Oh, that is a narrow ledge with skeletons. Oh, hello. I'm not... Ow. Not entirely happy that it is as narrow as it is. I think that homed a little bit. Let's throw in some crescent moon. We're gonna have to deal with those skeletons, I suppose. Ow. And also, stop getting hit by all these stingrays. Ow. Okay. That was all very rude. I do not appreciate being bottlenecked to such a degree. Let's try that again. Alright, what are we going to do differently this time? We're going to get rid of you. Using excess arrows. Yeah, there's a little bit of homing going on. All right. We have reduced their numbers. Let's get our souls back. It's one of these bloodstains. Ah. Son of a... I do not appreciate these stingrays. One bit. Luckily, I think I have packed enough arrows to deal with, at the very least, the path back. Alright, souls retrieved once more. How close are you to me? Not that close. Alright, let's try to move on. Try to do a little bit better. Ow. Actually... Okay, I was not expecting his attack to be long enough for reach and deadly enough that it would kill me in one hit. I'm just going to try to run past everybody, actually. Including this guy. Including the guys on the edge of the cliff. Yeah, including you, folk. I'm just gonna bypass you. And you. All of you guys. Then get my souls back. Pick that up. Oh my gosh, so close. Okay, so this time I'm only going to bypass most of them. Or should I say, I'm going to deal with most of them, and then I'm going to only bypass the two at the end. I'm going to wait for these guys to come closer, and then go through. Let's worry a little bit more about what's behind me, or in front of me. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to defeat them that easily on this close of a fight. What are you, sir? Okay, I did not realize these guys follow you so deep, and for some reason I convinced myself that they don't do that. Okay. Can I lure them one at a time? Like, that would probably make this whole thing a little bit easier. Yeah. It would also be nice if my aim was a little bit better, so I can take care of these guys in the sky, but I do not have that much faith in my bow and arrow skills. Come on, come on. Sir, do you have to do constant haymakers? All right. Now then, apparently these guys shoot lasers from their faces, I guess. Oh. You know, that is a good that's a good one. All right, bow and arrow doesn't really do that much. That's fine. Nope, nope. Don't fall off the ledge. Alright, so that's one of the Shadow Men, so there's some sort of summoner around here somewhere. Oh, hello. It would be really convenient if this particular... Oh, I think they respawn. Okay, so let us keep going. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I missed. Great. Oh my gosh. Huh. You know, this is what makes a lot of the later games much, much more accessible. Is because there's so many shortcuts. Every level is designed so that, like, your progress forward is always kind of Sir, you are literally standing in my way. Whereas, like, this, like, Demon Souls... No. And all those souls are gone. Because my aim was bad. Okay, it's been a couple days since I've last attempted this run. I'm doing a couple things different. First, I leveled up a little bit in that time. Second, I have the Thief Ring on. Third, I'm trying out Cloak. I don't know if it's actually any good. Or how well it actually interacts with the Thief Ring. It might actually just do nothing. I mean, I guess if you get close enough. So let's splash ourselves with a little bit more of that cloak energy. And get blasted anyway, that's fine. Because our goal is to get rid of the big bad, who is standing right in this corner, like a jerk. Oh my gosh. And I died anyway because there is a gap in the floor. That is fine. Alright, let's try again, and take comfort in the numerous lives that have also ended down this very same path. Most likely killed by those skeletons. Those that tried to escape the skeletons like me. Were also defeated in battle. Alright. At least now I know he falls to his death. And then they all die. So... that's a win in my book. Now to reacquire all lost patience... and tally-ho and sally forth deeper into the abyss. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Be wary of a hidden foe. That would have been good to know earlier. But yes, the Thief's Ring has definitely proven very useful in that the flying stingrays do not seem to notice me now. And I haven't really been using magic, so finding a replacement for the Fragrant Ring has always probably been a good idea in the first place. This is lonely. Oh, hello. Now, do you reappear? Are there more like you? What just hit me? Okay, so there's just a Reaper guy to the left there. Attack, please. There we go. And just munching all this crescent grass while we're not being attacked. Because I'm sure, like, the farther I get into this game, the less and less useful basic healing items are going to be. Like, I'm going to want to heal more faster. Oh, hello. A storied warrior soul. What was the story of the storied... Maybe it's magic. Warrior soul. Try a ranged attack. Do I, like, shoot the thing specifically? Like these floating things that are flying around? Okay, so they explode. I probably should have known that. Oh, but there are some slugs. I can try a ranged attack on them. Though I suppose, like, if I have to do this multiple times, then this would become a little bit more wasteful. But let's consume some more grass, because we blew ourselves up. Sticky white slime. Let's see how hard it is to just melee these guys. Not particularly hard at all. Although I'm not entirely sure what attributes their regular attack has. Also, fighting a group of them is likely dangerous. Sucker Stone Shard? Alright, I'll just keep an eye on these things. Okay, I think he just missed his attack. And I got really lucky. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Okay, you slightly spooked me. I was not expecting you. Out of frame. Oh. More storied warriors' souls. Oh my. This is not the best place to fight anybody. Can I do a vertical slice? Yes, I can. Not there, though. All right. Valuable loot ahead. Ah. At the very least, they're dropping a lot of stuff. I don't actually know if I'll ever need to use sucker stone shards or sticky white slime for anything. I just went in a loop. Maybe they meant valuable loot was in the other direction, the direction that I just come from. That's more likely the case. Ah, explosions. Don't go forward without stealth. Hello. How are you? Ow. So many explosions. You know, these guys have a really, really high drop rate of stuff. Alright, it says to use stealth, so I'm gonna use stealth. If only I had some friends. Really, that's a problem for everybody. The friends are near. I'm getting a lot of conflicting messages here. Listen well. Oh, wait. Yeah, never mind. I know where I am. Did his soul just rip itself from his body? Alright, that didn't really do that much. Alright, smack something, sir. Like, this is an interesting fight. Don't know exactly how much is going to be going on in it. It's been a while since I've fought the old hero. And I don't remember whether he also starts swinging backwards. But part of me wants to say he does. Oh, yep, that's a very clear area attack. Thankfully, he does not hear my attacks for some reason. Or seem to notice that I'm attacking from any specific direction. Nope, area attack. Like, that area attack is probably his most dangerous move. Like, if I allowed myself to get cornered... then I might be in a lot of trouble. But as long as I don't do anything stupid, stay on the move, go in, get a hit, be observant, like, I'll be fine. Especially since it seems like he's like the way he's fighting makes it seems like he's thinking he's fighting somebody his size. Oh, hello. Oh, almost there. Yep, there we go. You shall obtain the demon's soul and a power beyond human imagination. And have, for the moment, temporarily restored my body. Now, I know what's beyond that gate. And it's a pretty cool sequence, I gotta say. But we'll save that for tomorrow. For now, though, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have yourselves a good night.